You all know that famous cutscene with Lamar roasting Franklin's haircut. If you change Franklin's haircut after this cutscene, Lamar will compliment you on your new haircut.
Maybe you got rid of that old yee ass haircut you got, you get some boxes on your dick.
So this is gonna be 101 facts and random info about GTA 5 I gather for y'all. Grab a coffee, enjoy the video, enjoy these random stuff I grabbed. And if you like it, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. So these are, again, in no order. So number 2. Rockstar hired real gangsters to voice all the gangsters you see in GTA 5. Like the Lost Brothers, the Vagos. All of these gang members are real people in real life. They even changed the scripts to be more realistic. Michael, Trevor, and Franklin also changed their lines to be more realistic and give them more personality. Especially Trevor. That is why they are so unique, is that they didn't just follow the scripts Rockstar gave them, they made up their own lines as they went. Hopefully, Jason and Lucia does this in GTA 6. GTA 5 cost $270 million to make, making it one of the most expensive video games of all time, and has since sold 150 million copies. That makes it the third best-selling game of all time and number 1 in all media revenue. GTA 5 was released on 7 different consoles: PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series consoles, and PC. The base game has 240 licensed songs and 15 radio stations, not even counting the new ones added in GTA Online. If you pull up to someone in a red light and rev your engine next to them in a sports car, they will drag race you. If you shoot at Michael's house, Michael will text you and tell you to stop. Also, if you take Michael's car or Amanda's car as Franklin or Trevor, he will call you and yell at you and tell you Amanda is gonna put a hit on you. That is the tiny details Rockstar is best at. If you shave your head or facial hair, little stubble hairs will grow over time. Ladies of the night, for YouTube terms, will have phone calls about how they need to pay off student loans or debt or house rent. You know, we don't judge here. We don't judge here on this channel. During the hunting missions of the GTA 5 story mode, if you send the hunting pictures to any of the characters, they will actually text you back and be annoyed that you are sending them these pictures. Talking about the ladies, if you follow female NPCs for a while, they will get confused and angry at you and try to run away, or they will keep on looking behind you like, why are you following me? Guys, do not do this. Don't be weird. Come on. If you do a burnout over a dead NPC, you will get massive blood spray on it, and it will actually follow your tires for a little while. This is some of my favorite little detail in GTA 5. If you go from the city and look at the night sky, there will be some stars, but not a lot. But then if you go up north into the desert or mountains, there will be more stars and you can see more of the galaxy. Talking more about the sky, the moon has phases: full moon, half moon, quarter moon, and will change position in the skies over the coming days and weeks. In third person, if you look behind you, your character will look in the rear view mirror. When you restart the same mission multiple times, the dialogue can change. For example, in one of the first missions with the yacht, if you fail one time, Tracy will actually tell you a hint telling you to go into the tunnel on the jet ski. If you are flying a plane, birds can actually get sucked into the engine. When driving, if you drive over the rubble strips on the right side, your controller will vibrate on the right, and same for the left side. If you see a dog walking by itself, a woman will ask you about her lost dog. There is a dog at the cemetery that visits every night for its owner. If you break glass and walk over it, you can hear the crunching of the glass. If you leave your character ideal, he will switch into first person mode and look at women walking on the sidewalks and luxury vehicles. Franklin, keep your eyes to yourself, my man. If you drive at night with your headlights off, NPCs will flash their lights at you. If you punch someone wearing glasses, they will fly off their face. If someone is sitting in a chair, if you kick the chair, it will fall off from under them and they will fall down. If you are talking on the phone in the car, you cannot flash your headlights. If you repeatedly rob a store, the clerk will recognize you and have a police officer stand inside the store next time you come in. Playing as Michael, if you go swimming in their pool and then walk inside, Amanda will scream at you for tracking water into the house. GTA 5 took 1,000 people to create in a span of 5 years that we know of. That's only that we know of. GTA 5's map is about 81 kilometers squared to real life Los Angeles. Pretty big. But you know GTA 6 is gonna be a lot bigger. 100%. Nico Bellic can be spotted on Jimmy's laptop. Nico Bellic does exist in GTA 5. Trevor's trailer is the only one of the 3 who has a full bathroom you can enter, with a shower, sink, and toilet. Playing as Trevor, when you hit the special bong outside on his trailer, the first place everyone will spawn at is the hippie camp, with all the alien markings, the car with the UFO on top, and later on, we find out there is a UFO above that location. Very trippy. During the Big One heist, if you start the mission as Trevor, you can hear Nikki and Juliet discussing tax fraud and how to fly under the IRS radar. Take notes, everyone.
I haven't filed since I left grad school.
Lester makes a reference to Nico Bellic from GTA 4 during the first heist. Lamar has a neck tattoo for his mom. Amanda's tank top has a funny definition of yoga on it. Inside Tracy's bedroom, you can see a little school picture of her. During the mission reuniting the family as Michael, if you run over families, there's a secret dialogue where Amanda screams at him and Michael apologizes and says he doesn't know why he does it. Rockstar breaking the fourth wall a little right there. Love to see that.
I'm saying you're right. I'm sorry. And we gotta work at fixing it.
We do. Well, it wouldn't be a DeSanta family reunion without a police chase, would it?
If you hire Ricky as your hacker for all of the heists, he will actually improve over time and Michael will compliment him on it. All the heist NPCs you can choose from improve over time on their skills. Karim is the only one of the heist NPCs that can actually die during the mission. Michael has a neighbor, Hayden DeBooze. He has a Life Invader page and will post throughout the story, and whenever Franklin is around, he will post about how he feels unsafe on his story. You get different driving dialogues depending on who is driving and what time of day you drive. All 3 of the characters have side missions involving a cult of some kind. Trevor has the Hillbilly Cult, Michael has the Epsilon Program, the Bikini Woman, aka Lindsay Lohan, from the cover of GTA 5 can also be found on a poster in Jimmy's room. Lindsay Lohan actually sued Rockstar for using her likeness with the bikini girl from the cover art of GTA 5. Michael and Franklin have several Easter eggs to other Rockstar games. Michael has a reference to Max Payne 3 at his house, and Franklin has several Red Dead Redemption Easter eggs in his house, including a book written by none other than Jack Marston. Lester has the most cut content in the game files out of any other character in the game. Michael was supposed to have 2 other missions with Solomon Richards, but these were cut for unknown reason. Maybe we'll get them in the Michael DLC in GTA Online if that ever comes. Fame or Shame is one of the TV shows and is the only one that progresses through the time of the story. Laszlo makes his first physical appearance in GTA 5, unlike all the previous games where he only had voice lines. Franklin's cousin Tavel lives in Liberty City and posts about his life on his Life Invader page, and will sometimes check in on Franklin. And he complains about Roman's taxi service. Roman still going strong in Liberty City. Tracy's boyfriend she could be spotted with in her bedroom is named Gary Scales. And they actually have a real story to them with their Life Invader page, with their relationship. You can see the relationship progress on Life Invader. If your character goes to golf courses or tennis courses alone, there will be NPCs that continuously comes back to play with you. The barbershop hairdresser's name is Donna, and she's friends with Franklin. Donna is aware that she is an NPC, as one of the customer reviews on her Life Invader page will ask how she is in so many places at one time. The Los Santos customs worker will remember Franklin over time. During production, all the NPC character voice lines were told that they could change up their script all they wanted to make it feel more realistic to the player. Michella Dietz from Steven Universe has a character in Los Santos who is very angry.
Fine. You're my second favorite sister anyway. Goodbye.
If you climb onto Transformers, you can get electrocuted. You'll be surprised by how many people do not know this, but holding the handbrake on the controller mid-air allows you to control your vehicle more. Jimmy is Little Pete from Pete and Pete's. No, he is not Jonah Hill. Electric cars won't explode if you shoot them where a gas tank should be. If you pull up to a cop and rev your engine, you will get a wanted level. You can die by deep ocean pressure even if you are in a submarine in the ocean. If you get on top of a truck or a pickup truck and shoot, the driver will drive aggressively while you still ride on the top of it. Think of it as a free taxi. ATMs do have a purpose in the game, as you could use that to put money and take money out of the bank, but also you get more various amounts to deposit. Franklin, aka Sean Fontano, is cousins with CJ. As Trevor, if you listen to some radio stations that doesn't fit his personality, like Nonstop Pop, he will change the radio station in anger because he does not like that music. Very small details, again, I love to see. The more rundown vehicles in Blaine County compared to the city are harder to start up because they are older. OG vehicles from 2013-2014 can take more damage and deform more compared to more modern day cars. Almost like Rockstar is going backwards on this. Now let's get into some secret and cut ones. There was a cut mission where Michael and Trevor were supposed to be a couple. It was called the Shimota Job Heist, where Michael and Trevor would have to be a heterosexual couple with Trevor cross-dressing as a woman and Michael as, well, Michael, of course. Because only Trevor would be so crazy to do that sort of thing. And then contact a real estate agent and check out a house in an upscale neighborhood while trying to steal a horse and a safe. And kidnap someone's wife. Probably would have been Martin Madrazo, actually. That might have been what this cut mission was. But yeah, that would be really interesting if that did come to be true, but what I'm thinking is that they just cut that for the Martin Madrazo mission we have now, where we kidnap his wife. Franklin was supposed to be killed in the story instead of the death wish option. So, you know, you have the option to kill Trevor or Michael, or death wish, which is keeping all the main characters alive. But there is a code found that the death wish option would have killed Franklin instead. It has been said that Trevor would sometimes voice his character in underwear in production of GTA 5. And there is something to back this up, that there is a cutscene when you switch to Trevor, he is in his underwear waking up on a bridge. So this can probably be 100% true, that he did voice some lines in his undies. The GTA 5 script was 3,500 pages long. Each character has their own sleep schedule. Michael sleeps for only 6 hours, Franklin sleeps for 8, and Trevor will sleep for 12 hours. And it really does show how their different lives go on. Michael, he doesn't sleep at all. Franklin, he's normal. Trevor is crazy. He's a hillbilly. He sleeps for 12 hours a day. He doesn't have anything better to do. Going to one of my favorite Easter eggs of all time. You can find an alien in the ice in the prologue of GTA 5. Another huge one, Lamar was supposed to be Franklin. Lamar ended up going to jail, which meant Franklin had to take on the main role, and soon they just changed the whole character to Franklin. You can find James Bond's vehicle, the JB700, in GTA 5 and in a famous mission in GTA 5. Ned Luke, aka Michael, the actor for Michael in GTA 5, is half deaf in his right ear, so you can actually see this in cutscenes. When someone is talking to him on his left side, he will shift towards them because that's what he did in real life when he was motion capturing. He actually shifted his body to hear better. So that's really small detail you wouldn't know unless you read this or watched this video. On the outside of Michael's house, there is a secret door that you can see the outline of when you put an explosive to it. This is not on the inside. This door leads nowhere, and it's almost a ghost door. This has been speculation of many mysteries and Easter eggs. Where does this door lead to? But for 4 versions of the game, they still have not taken it out. This ghost door is still here. Talking about Michael's house, the sunroof in Michael's house is not real. On the outside, there is nothing on top of his house, but on the inside, you can see through the sunroof. Chop has a minigame in the iFruit app that has since been taken down, so you can't play it anymore, but it would unlock stats for Chop and unlock secret rare items you can unlock. Trevor can walk onto the stripper poles, and they will say get off the stage. Michael will confess all his crimes and actions to Dr. Friedlander. Michael had a dog before. Looking at this picture in Tracy's bedroom. When running for an extended period of time or doing one of the triathlons in GTA 5, your character will sweat, and sweat will appear on their clothing and visually on their body. The radio station DJs will wish you a good morning or good night depending on the time of day you're listening to on the radio. Kara from Nonstop Pop is an OG.
You're on the home of pop music.
There is a UFO above Fort Zancudo. There's a FIB UFO above the hippie camp. There is a UFO above Mount Chiliad. At the secret hatch underwater in the ocean, Roman can be heard tapping. There is a ghost on top of the Mount Gordo mountain, which is Jock Cranley's wife, Jolene Cranley Evans. Bigfoot is in the game. The Infinite 8 Mystery Killer is in the game, and you can solve this mystery. And when you do, you unlock a secret LA Noire camera filter of all things. Mount Chiliad has strange markings on it, which I also showcased in my Mount Chiliad mystery video. GTA 5 was the first GTA game to have an all-original score, including Welcome to Los Santos, which they made just for GTA 5. One of the best produced songs to me out of any video game of all time, because it's an actual song, not just a score, but a song for GTA 5. Just shows how iconic it is, and I really do hope they bring that back with GTA 6. I hope they keep the same enthusiasm for original content as they did with GTA 5. And finally, number 101, the Collector's Edition map has all the secrets. I know people who still don't know about this even to this day. This map is in a UV light, so it shows you all the little secrets you can find, like a UFO, ghost, hippie camp, and some more little Easter eggs. And as a mystery hunter, a person who loves finding little details and mysteries and Easter eggs and facts like this is one of the best ones on this list to me. This is why I'm making this video. 101 facts, just random facts, probably most people would never know about or even remember, but here you guys go, now you have it. If you guys want to see more like this, leave a like if you got this far. Hopefully you liked it. So I'll see you guys in whatever video I make next.